Okay, so this is my analysis on the V25. Okay, according to my analysis, this is on the daily time frame. So we seem to be in this channel right now. Um, it keeps on bouncing off this trend line. It bounced off, it came down, bounced off here, not exactly, but it came down and then bounced off here, and then another stop losses, sorry, another trend line, another bounce here, and then it came down. So it's in this channel right here. So now when you move down to a lower time frame, like on the 4 hours, what I'm seeing is this. Just hold on, let me wait for the screen to load. Just 1 second. Okay, so according to my 4-hour analysis right now, okay, it bounced off. Okay, here this is another touch of the trend line. It touched here, and then it created this so let me say it's in the zone where I'm expecting it to touch and go back, but I'm not quite sure, because that's why I say we should put our stop loss right there, because there's a possibility that it still might go down according to this dashboard here. But sometimes the dashboard it takes time for it to change from buy to sell, but I'm a little bit hopeful. So when we go to the lower time frame, that's why I said we should enter there. Though our best entry would have been here. This is where the signal was given on the lower time frame, because we had another signal here, so we got another signal here. This would have been the best entry, but I wasn't sure if it's going to come down here. That's why I said we can just buy and risk that $2 to $3, because if you buy here, the signal, the stop loss is here, so it will to be like a risk of $1, but now I think we are risking around about $4 or something. But I hope that it just touches there and pushes upwards. If it doesn't, then we'll look for another signal later on. But this is what my analysis is telling me, that okay, it will come down, retest this signal here, and then push back. But our stop loss are already there, so let's see how it plays off. I'm very doubtful. I'm not confident, because in the 5 minutes it says there's an uptrend here, so I'm hoping that it respects the uptrend in the 5 minutes and then bounces back, or it will still respect its 4-hour higher time frame bias here of being in a downtrend. So we might possibly lose that, but anyway, let's see what happens. So it's small risk, small reward. So we risk a small amount to catch a bigger move. But yeah, there was another. I was trying to. There's one, I think, also V75 if you get a chance, but this one it's a little bit. You might risk a lot. V75, I did an analysis also. Just we should be we should be respecting this trend line here. So it respected there, it bounced off, it respected there, it bounced off. So here it came back and tested this trend line here. So we're expecting it to push up. When you go on a 1 hour time frame, you can see that it already bounced off, so it's pushing up. But the problem is we're already late for the entry. But there's a possibility but this one I'm afraid that if it might go against us. But if you go on the 5 minute and then you put market execution, but this one, like for me, I'm not going to chase this one, because I'm afraid that it might blow out, because V75 is very volatile. But I put an entry here on this signal. I put an entry here. If you want, I can give you the numbers. You put an entry there, and then you put a stop loss just there. But here we are risking around about $6.40. So that's almost the whole $10 from that I currently have. So that's why I don't want to jump into this one. I'm just trying to let it play out, and then I'll look for an entry later on. So, but if we had funds, we would have tried to enter this one, because like here it came back. It came back and it did a little bit of it came back and it did a little bit of this trend line here. You see, it bounced, it came back, it bounced. So this would have been a nice bull entry. It is a nice bull entry, but I'm too scared to risk like a whole $10, and then I don't have anything to trade later on. But if we lose it, it's fine. We'll always look for it. We'll wait for it to be fully matured. We'll wait for V75 to be fully matured, like probably later on in the future. Maybe look for signals in these areas here, like break and retest of these areas somewhere there. Break and retest of these areas, because these are zones. These are support zones right here. So we'll wait for a break or retest of these areas. If it breaks above here and comes back for a retest, we'll look for a signal somewhere in these zones, and then we can buy. But for now, we wait. So on V75, it's about to touch that zone. Let's see if it's going to bounce back and go. I know we are already in the negative, but we are hopeful. Let's see what it does, because like I said, it's in a buy zone currently. If you look back, let's see. Hope this video doesn't come long. Oh, I can't. I think it's on a daily, but we should be in a good area to buy. So if it gives us a good signal, if it closes above our current entry price, then we hold it until it reaches here. So if I'll give you an update. If it respects, it doesn't take us out, and respects our signal, we are going to hold until we reach here. That's the target. So we wait for it to play out. If it takes us out, okay, we'll wait for it to come and create some weak rejections in these zones, and then I'll look for signals, and then I'll tell you that, okay, let's buy, and then we hold. Otherwise, for now, let's see what it does, play out or not, we hold. So V75 is still pushing, it's still working according to our analysis. We are still in an uptrend, so I think this one should be in a little bit of profit. So let's see how it goes. I'll let you know. Okay, this one, yeah. As I analyze and I see something, I'll let you know. Like, okay, let's buy here, let's sell here, let's see what we can do. If it plays out, we make profit. If you get a little bit of profit, you can close, and then we look for another signal. But yeah,